But first, ooh, this is a backdrop I haven't seen before, Beth. I love this. This is
Isn't
beautiful.
that pretty?
Yes.
I think that's you talking about the set?
Yeah, I think it's in the warehouse set, and I love that.
It's in the warehouse.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I know. Isn't that pretty?
Oh my gosh, I love that. You know what else I love? I love a reversible cardigan, and I mean that from the heart. We talk about fashion. I mean, I know you're a huge lover of fashion, so am I. So I love when I have things in my wardrobe I can really play with and just kind of, I'm a moody dresser. I like to decide in the moment, like, oh, what color I want to wear. Who do I want to be today? And so when you have a reversible cardigan, not only are you getting more bang for your buck, but you get more options and you take up less in your wardrobe, which is always nice. Clearance price here, $49.99 for the everyday liquid knit fusion reversible cardigan, $16.66. Double extra small to 5X. Petite and regular lengths, but I'll walk you through that in a moment. This is your black and coral. So I know it's popping up on my monitor red. It is way more coral in person, just so you have that awareness. Royal navy. So just 2 tones of navy, of blue. And then your green navy. I thought that's such an interesting choice. I love that. So petite, 30¼ to 35¼ inches in length. Regular, 31½ to 37½ inches. You're saving $38 today. A 523654. We also have for you pink tangerine, which is what we saw in that model footage, and that's last call. So put it in your cart and check out because there are no reorders. Now, I love the idea of this liquid knit fusion because it's, you know, everything we know and love and have been talking about liquid knit, but it has a little bit more of a structured feel. It's a little bit, you know, more substantial than your typical liquid knit.
Yeah, this is actually an entirely new fabric. But it is taking everything that we love about liquid knit, everything we just talked about, how it's a one-time investment, you won't have to replace, etc. And it's a bonded fabric. So it's not like, oh, 2 layers of liquid knit glued together. It's a bonded fabric that does give it more structure, like you said, a little bit less of that fluid drape of liquid knit. It's the perfect weight for a cardigan like this, you know, that jacket vibes with cardigan ease and stretch. Susan has pants in LK Fusion. This is part of the everyday capsule collection. So Susan has a whole bunch of different capsule collections. We'll go through several in this show in this big 2 hours, and they're all dedicated to a different part of our wardrobe. So you know you can always count on the everyday collection to bring you pieces that are in fabrics like this LK Fusion, which has been a runaway hit since it debuted, that are in silhouettes, this easy open front cardigan, and then color palettes, usually solid colors that are just going to work seamlessly into your wardrobe. This is 2 looks, 1 hanger. So you're getting all that comfort and stretch. There's a little bit of spill through on each side just to give it a little bit more of a modern vibe. You have bracelet sleeves here, which I think is nice as we head into the warmer weather. I know I don't want to wear like a super long sleeve cardigan and then feel like I look really dumb when it's 100 degrees out. So you have the bracelet sleeves. And then you can truly reverse it. So I have the navy side out, and if I change my mind, it's as easy as just flipping that inside out and turning it around. And now I have a completely different color. And both of them, by the way, that I'm wearing go with that beautiful berry orchid tank that we started the show with. You can roll the sleeves up if you want a little bit more of a color pop. You are getting a proper banding around the front and side slits. And then I love that it's in regular and petite. So you're getting that right coverage for you.
Yeah, I mean, I just popped it on quickly with the tank from that set, right? Because you get the mesh cardigan, but you get the tank, so you can really play and do whatever you want. But there's something about this navy and green situation that I think is such a fun color combo. Going back to Susan's artistry, right? Like, she knows how colors play well together. I just think it's so smart. But I want to talk again about that length. So petite, 30¼ to 35¼ inches in length. Regular, 31½ to 37½ inches in length. So I like that there's 2 different inseams to choose from, so you can decide what works for you. But I think it's just so chic and so easy, again, to just roll up, you know, throw in your tote. I mean, I just flew to California last week, and I was like struggling. I had this big chunky sweater, and when I got there, I was like, what am I doing? I know better. Like, I work at QVC. Like, I know about the right fabrications to wear. Why didn't I pack it? I don't know. But this is just smart for traveling and obviously for every day.
you could wear this in place of another kind of cardigan. You could wear it in place of a blazer. You're getting two completely different like color looks. I kind of just folded the front banding back. If you want, you can do that, or roll the cuffs back for a little more of a pop of color. But this is going to be way more comfortable than any blazer you have, than almost any other cardigan that you have. It fits beautifully. It's giving you that length without grabbing or binding anywhere. There is a tag inside that you will snip out when you get it home. And mine's in the back. You just snip out there's long strings here so that it's truly reversible. You don't need the tag. You know, it's machine wash, tumble dry. You know, it's spot cleanable. It's all the things we love about Susan's liquid knit. But you're going to love having a piece like this. You know, if you're someone who goes to your closet, maybe you have a sleeveless piece that you like, but you don't love to go sleeveless. You're going to be inside where it's freezing. Just like you said, Melissa, throw it in your tote bag. You don't even need to be neat about it. It doesn't wrinkle. And this is another one-time investment where colors always stay true, where you know that you have that easy care, where you know that you have that fluid drape and that silky feel. This has a little bit more of a matte feel to it. Tell me if you agree, Melissa, than typical liquid knit, but
Absolutely.
Still very comfortable.
Yes, absolutely. All the things that Beth said, I second all of those things. This really is fabulous. I just love the feeling of this. I'm obsessed with this. We're calling it just green navy. I love this pop of color. We also have for you your royal and navy, and then your black and coral, A523654. One more on .com, which is pink tangerine, but that's last call, and there are no reorders here at this $49.99 clearance price. So don't wait. $16.66 with any major credit card or debit card, because we offer you easy pay here. And what that does is allows you to have these little bite-sized payments, and you get it home before you even finish paying it off. So it's like, think of layaway, but just not having